Morning. Already here, cuckoos. Getting on my every walk now. But thanks for joining me on another little hike. Just starting out today, parked up at the pay and display at Longdendale there. It's a bit expensive, £4.75 all day, not so bad. But setting off just along the Pennine Trail and then heading up Wildboar Clough. Now, I don't know how much water's coming down. We have had quite a lot of rain recently, and it's quite a scramble, and I'm all on my own, so we'll just see how far we get and make sure I don't try and go past anything that I wouldn't fancy coming back down again. But yeah, we'll see how far we get on it, and if we do get to the top, then we can head around, maybe head up to yeah, I don't know, pick some point on Bleaklow or whatever, and then back down the Pennine Way and round. But yeah, it should be a lovely walk, so why not join me? So not long after the car park, you'll see a stile up to your right and head up there. It's not marked anything other than access land. There's no true footpath up here, but there is a well used and obvious trail. Just looking back across now the Longdendale reservoirs, sweeping round Crowden Quarry. I think it has got another name actually. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. And then in the middle, up over Ladell Rocks, where I was wild camping the night before last. Great views. So just arrived at the bottom of the clough now, and this is where the actual start of the scramble begins. No water at all at the moment, quite surprising after the last few days' rain, but whether there's any further up, I don't know. But I'm going to have a bit of a rest at the bottom, take on some water because it's a warm day. Sweating already. Beautiful walk just up through the woodland, by the way, if you just fancy that. Quite daunting looking, but onward. I think it's listed as a grade 2/3 scramble, this. In this sort of weather, definitely grade 2. There's a lot of it, but so far, yeah, you just take your time and pick your route, and it's so far fairly easy. Different matter again in winter when there's a stream thundering down here. You've got routes that just aren't open to you. I've seen even experienced people have to try and climb up out of the clough to get round bits of it and stuff like that. So needs treating with respect, but on a day like today, just take your time. Don't get carried away that you're getting overconfident. Just pick your footings. Whew, right. Get some more of it under the belt. Whew, just about halfway up now, just a little less than halfway, and yeah, the sun's pretty brutal. It's there's no breeze coming down, so it's a warm old day for it. I've just found a little patch of shade just before I go around this next bend to the right, so I'm just cooling off in there for a minute and then I'll carry on. Really enjoyable, enjoyed it so far. Don't do an awful lot of scrambling, but yeah, it's a good one so far. This last little stretch as the gorge narrows has gone up a level in difficulty. Just got a trickle of water now, and then we've got, I'll try not to put you in the sun, we've got this beast just behind me. I've seen people have to, when there's water coming down, have to scramble up and pass this because it's just impassable, too dangerous. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I've only got short legs. Well, I'd love to say I scrambled up that rock face like a spring lamb, but no, I didn't. I just couldn't get what I felt was a safe enough route up, even in the dry. So I've scrambled up the side of the gorge, which is a fair old scramble in itself, and I'm just bypassing it now to see where this path takes me towards the top. Not sure whether it drops down into the gorge again or whether I'll just walk beside it up to the top. That's half the battle, is knowing when to gracefully admit defeat, even if yeah, you know, on your own. Definitely, it's something to always bear in mind. If I'd been with an experienced scrambler who knows the route very well, I'm sure he would have said, no, just carry on doing what you're doing and you'll be up in a second. But on my own, I just didn't feel at all comfortable on that one, so onwards and upwards. Right, that little pathway has just dropped me down into the gorge again, and there's a little rock wall in front of me, but you can get round beside it, or there's a route that I can see just to one edge of it. Doesn't look like there's anything too difficult from here on in, and probably only about 200 metres till we're at the top. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Ever opened your trap too soon? That one doesn't offer me a safe route anyway. There's still slick green rocks and no footholds, so I'm gonna let discretion take the better part of valour again and take the coward's route, scrambling up the side. When I say coward's route, do take that with a hefty pinch of salt, because you're still up above a sheer 30-foot drop on a narrow little trail, holding onto heather to stop yourself from falling in, and that goes for the two little detours I've taken. So yeah, regardless, don't take it too lightly. Down in the gully again. Staying out this time. See what we find. Well, that's me more or less at the top now, and these last set of stones are probably also the last bit of shade I'll get for a while as I head out onto open moorland. And I just need to head across for about 1 kilometre and pick up the Pennine Way, and then I'll probably just head up to Bleaklow Head and then back along down the Pennine Way again, all being well and not getting hopelessly lost. That was brilliant though, really enjoyed it. Tough going, and these are probably about as good conditions as you'll ever get. And there's still a couple of bits that are yeah, you need a bit more experience than I've got with scrambling, maybe a few less years under your belt as well. But there's ways around, but again, you know, it's still a scramble, and you've got some pretty sharp drops back down into the gully again, so you wouldn't want to be scared of heights, that's for sure. Right, a bit of a rest and then plod on. Right, as you come out of the clough, you just follow the path of the stream with the fence on your right for a few hundred yards, and then you'll see a tumble down stile. So we want to be just on the on the right hand side of that fence, because the brook cuts away left, and we want to head roughly over that away. This stile looks like it's going to kill me more than the rock walls. So after crossing that stile, just following that fence with the fence on my left, and just you can see the ground gently rising in front of you, and probably about 1/2 kilometre or something like that away from the Pennine Way, and then plan is just turn left for another 1/2 kilometre up to Bleaklow Head, and then we'll retrace our steps back along the Pennine Way. The paths are a little bit suck it and see on the way across the moor. I noticed at the head of the valley that we climbed up, there is actually a broken down stile right there, so you could just, instead of crossing over where I did, carry on right to the end, cross over. Then it does seem to turn into a recognised or a recognisable path. Anyway, shouldn't be too far off the Pennine Way now. There's no way markers or fanfare about it. You just kind of get to a corner of the fence and then you meet the Pennine Way. So I've just turned left along there and I'm just heading up to Bleaklow Head and then I'll turn round. I only saw one person who was actually running up Wildboar Clough. Hats off to him. But now I'm on the Pennine Way. I've already met 3 more people, just chatting to a nice couple of ladies who weren't quite sure they were on the right path, but I've assured them they are and that they're going in the right direction. But yeah, not too far up to the top now. There we have it, folks. Cairn at Bleaklow Head, 630 metres above sea level, and Wain Stones are just over here, so make my way over there. They're 633 metres, so just a little bit higher, and gonna find somewhere to sit there, have a rest for 10, have a few snacks, and then begin the route back down again. Bleak is the word. Not so bad on a beautiful day like today, but in bad weather. Not a very forgiving place, this. Rather impressive Wain Stones, and it's going to be my lunch stop, I think. Oops. Lunch for what it's worth. I've only got a few bits of snacks and whatever. Just refuel the batteries before I head back down. Just left Wain Stones and come back past Bleaklow Head. Now heading back down the Pennine Way, heading north towards Torside again, and don't go anywhere yet. Some nice views down into Torside Clough, so stunning walk all the way around this. Look at this view now as we drop down Torside Clough. Absolutely gorgeous. It's strange, didn't film it because there were some people there, but just dropped down to cross Torside Clough, and the stream's carrying quite a bit of water down there, and yet just half a mile further over Wildboar Clough is more or less dry. Strange, isn't it, flowing down off the same moors? But there you go. I suppose it depends how many streams they pick up and all of that sort of thing. just starting to descend back down towards the reservoir now. And it's just right turn back along the Trans-Pennine Trail for a short way. What a stunning day it's been. Absolutely beautiful. So over there you can see the woodland that we climbed up through, and then the entrance into Wildboar Clough, and then way around onto Bleaklow, and then back down above Torside Clough. What a walk, fantastic. Right, just back on the Trans-Pennine Trail now. Turn right, and it's about 1 kilometre or so back to the car park. All told, round about 14 kilometres. So what's that? Just under 9 miles ish. But yeah, you'll know you've had a walk. It's tough going up, and then it's quite steep coming down as well, you know, so when your legs are tired it takes it out of them. So yeah, I felt it, but enjoyed it so much. Real cracker of a walk. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me. If you've stuck it this far, you know the script. If you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up. If you're new here, maybe click the subscribe button. But either way, catch you very soon on another video. Cheers now. Bye.